The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
I would like to talk to Natalie here about how great it is being single when we can purchase anything we want.
I know.
And we don't have to get permission.
No.
And we can keep it in our place.
We can
no
put
one
it
tells us
anywhere we
to
like in the house.
Yeah, anywhere, Shaun. Anything we want. I mean, sure, we'll die alone. Surrounded by all the things we've collected, though.
That's right. I'm looking at the positives here too.
I know, all the things that we love.
A guy in Sydney, his name's Jeremy, he found a bargain. He found a bargain that was so good he had to buy it straight away.
Was this a Gumtree bargain? Where did he get it from?
He doesn't want to go into where he got it from, but he brought it home to show his wife because he was so excited. This bargain was $3,000.
Yeah, okay.
And
sounds cheap.
It is a metal coffin. It's a bronzed coffin.
Metal coffin.
Yeah, a bronzed
Coffins
coffin.
are very expensive. I don't know if I want to go on a metal one. Why would you buy a metal coffin, Nath?
Well, I don't know, Shaun.
You
just
definitely
like the look of it.
Choosing to be in the ground and not cremated, obviously.
Yeah. Now, I'm sure Shaun will probably agree with Jeremy right now. The main problem with wives is they say things like, you have to get rid of it.
Oh, I've got a bigger list than that.
So,
it's not the main problem with wives.
So he says he bought it for the man cave, but the missus doesn't want it in the house.
What was he going to do? Just have it lying on the ground in the man cave?
Well, no, he was brainstorming ideas on what he could do with it. He thought he could use it as a toolbox.
Okay.
Or he could put it on the ute for a laugh. But his wife said, no, it needs to go.
So I thought he wanted to use it for its intended purpose, But no, he just wants it to be decorative and multifunctional, like put some ice in it. Put the
he did joke with her and say he bought it for her, which is a bit threatening.
Joke / threat, that's right.
They don't tend to take that one with a bit of humour.
They don't.
It's weird, eh?
I know. It's like, go out the back and dig a hole that's your size. And they go, oh, no. And it's
wives, am I right?
Oh, my God. Are you serious, mate?
I know. Play along, for God's sake.
Mate. So he's had to put it back up on a sell swap Facebook group, and now he's trying to get rid of it for $2,000.
Oh, he's taking $1,000 hit.
$1,000 loss. Literally brought home the coffin for his wife to say, this is the reason I married you.
Yes.
For things like this. You're amazing. Which is what her reaction should have been.
Should have been.
But instead he paid $1,000 for a fight.
Within a couple of days, he's lost $1,000, Natalie.
And he's probably in the bad books for a while. So it's getting nowhere near her.
Well, he's going to lose his credit card privileges at this rate if he carries on like this.
Pretty horrendous, Nath.
I'm sure a lot of couples have gone through this. You find something awesome, you bring it home, your partner looks at it and says, nah, get rid of it.
Absolutely not.
Are you serious?
Not in my house.
No.
And I think it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. We'd like to talk about this. Give us a call. Did your partner bring something home and you assess the situation and said, get it out of my house?
Or if it goes the other way and you were the person who said, no, that's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not coming into my house.
We're going to give somebody $150 to spend at Rambler on Swan. You'll let that into your house. Head to Rambler on Swan for a drink and a bite with a view and overlook the Swan River from South Perth.
It is a beautiful view, actually. It's a cracking spot. What did your partner bring home that you said, oh, no, that's not staying? Or if you're the person that brought it home, we want to hear from you as well. Tegan, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Tegan.
Tegan, has this happened at your household?
It has. It actually happened with my parents. My dad, about 7 to 8 years ago, brought home a dinghy that sunk to the bottom of the ocean that he wanted to restore. And it's known as the divorce boat, and it's still in the backyard right now, and it's not been touched.
The divorce boat.
So did they actually get divorced?
No, they're still together. But it's called the divorce boat, and it was about $7,000.
Oh, and it was salvaged.
He bought that.
He bought it.
I thought you meant he found it.
If I'm spending $7,000 on a boat, it needs to float.
So he wants to pump more money. Tegan, he wants to pump more money in to get it up and running. Obviously, there's no motor on it, is there?
There's no motor on it. It's just the shell and stuff, and it has seats that he has to restore. It's sunk in a canal, and so it's I can restore it. And 7 or 8 years later, it's still in the backyard. He hasn't touched it. And he also has another boat.
Taken. So I'm sorry. How much? So once restored, this $7,000 hole in the dinghy, right? Mm-hmm. Once it's restored, what would he be able to have sold it for? Did he ever say that?
Oh, probably about 15 grand or more.
But he's going to have to put a bit into it.
The money comes down to what the engine is on the back of it, and also the electric. Yeah, the electric's through.
Well, the engine's obviously well, if it did have one, it sounded like it would be flooded. $7,000 for a dinghy that's got a hole in it. I don't know. That is not a bargain. And your mum's right.
And if you think you're going to restore it, you need to do something within the first 7 years. Do you know what I mean?
You do, because once it gets to the 8th year, it means you're not going to do it.
You're not going to do it. That's exactly right.
That's a general rule.
Thanks, Tegan. Maxine, hello.
Hello. How are you all, you fabulous people?
Oh, Maxine. Stop buttering us up.
Serious? Move in with me. I love it.
I should have said hello. Good morning, Nathan, Nat and Shaun, and been all professional.
No way. Don't worry. We know who we are.
This is no place for professionalism. Now, Maxine.
I promise I won't swear because I know we're on air.
That's okay. Sean's got that
I've
down
done that many times, Maxine.
Okay, what's your story, Max?
Well, a beautiful gay friend of mine gifted me this beautiful lamp. But the lamp is a body torso.
Yes.
And it has boobs at the top, but a penis down the bottom.
Oh, it's got
something for everyone.
It's got everything, and it's covered in like the little glass mirror tiles that you see on a mirror ball in the disco.
Tasteful.
And I've got it straight. As you walk in my front door, it's there, and the sun catches it in the afternoon. It looks amazing. And, of course, my husband walked home because he worked away, and he came home, and the first thing he sees is this glittery load of junk in his face, and he was like, that's got to go. And I'm like, no, it's not going. And so it's still there.
It's still
What about your husband? Is he still there? Or is...
He is, and we've been married 24 years next month, so he's put up with me for a long time.
How big is it? And I'm talking about the actual lamp, not the part of the lamp.
Okay, it would be at least 50 centimetres tall.
Okay.
Oh, it's only little.
It's a normal.
Yeah.
So it's a table lamp.
If it's in proportion, you've got somewhere to hang your keys, Maxine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty good deal.
That's brilliant, mate.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Maxine.
All right, let's move on to Debbie in Willagee. Hi, Deb.
Good morning.
Hi, Debbie.
Oh, Debbie, okay. What happened?
So to set the scene, I had a 4-month-old at home. My husband was an electrician. He was at one of these trade sort of meets at one of the wholesalers.
Yes.
So I think he's gotten caught up with the free drinks. And this was 18 years ago. There was topless women walking around with the drinks.
Disgusting.
And back in that day. Anyway, I think he's got caught up in it and ended up buying this little mini road motorbike.
Yeah.
Brought it home about $300 later.
Yeah.
Telling me it was for the baby as he gets a little bit bigger.
For the baby?
Yes. As he grows, he can ride it.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, it's one of those road bikes that adults drive. So it ended up getting put in the shed because I wanted him to sell it. He refused. He said it'd be great for the baby. And it was about 8 years later, he went to get it, rusted up, damaged. So it was just a complete waste of money, gone. Baby never got to drive it anyway, to say the least. So.
They don't last too long as those $300 ones. We bought one. If you leave
the baby.
For the baby?
Yeah, waste of money.
So how early do you get the baby on it? Like the month you give birth and you whack it straight on?
Yeah.
Yeah, bottle one.
They're only little.
Yeah, straight off the bosom.
It'd be better if it could drive it out of its mum.
Who says bosom? I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that.
Bosom.
I was trying to bring it down.
Bosom.
Of what I'd normally say. $150 to spend at the Rambler on Swan. What about that?
What about that?
Any ideas?
You're hanging keys off a doodle. Is that okay?
I'm a bloody chameleon, mate.
No, it's amazing.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's going to go to Debbie, actually.
Oh, there you go, Deb.
$150 to spend at the Rambler on Swan.
You're going to love it. It's a brilliant joint.
Thank you.
Well done, Debbie.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun in podcast form.
Moulin Rouge the musical. It's taken Perth by storm. It's a strictly limited Perth season, so get on board, everybody. You can get tickets up until Friday, the 21st of April, exclusively through Ticketmaster and Today Tix. One of the stars of the show, he plays Harold Ziedler. Simon Burke joins us now. Hi, Simon.
Good morning.
Hey,
Thanks
Simon.
for having me. Hi.
Simon.
Big role too, by the way. Like, he plays a big part.
Yeah. It's one of those roles where you kind of just start at 100% and just keep going. It's like a kind of roller coaster, this show. And this role, it's awesome.
I have to say, Simon, I didn't think that there would be as much buzz behind a musical as there was for Frozen when Frozen was in town, because people went crazy for it. And then Moulin Rouge came and suddenly it was like, oh my gosh, it's the same buzz. And that's very strange for musicals.
I mean, Moulin Rouge, obviously everybody's familiar with the Baz Luhrmann movie, and that was such a big thing. And on stage, like, it deserves the buzz. I reckon it's better than Frozen. Like, the staging and the sets are unbelievable in this show.
I totally agree. I mean, I've been so fortunate enough to do heaps of musicals over the years, here and in London, and, you know, absolutely not a word of a lie. It is just totally next level to anything I've done. You know, I think the thing about it is the audience. You know, so many people have such a love of the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so they come with very high expectations, but the show just takes it just like off on another planet. There's been 21 years of music since the movie. So we've added Pink and Lorde and Beyonce, and Adele and Sia. I get to sing Sia.
Yeah.
Do you? Which one? Chandelier?
Chandelier, man.
How do you get up there?
I don't know. Ask me.
That is a hard job.
He puts his things to a device grip, and then all of a sudden he's reaching the heights.
It's one of the highlights of the show for me.
Is Lady Marmalade still in it?
100%. The show starts with Lady Marmalade.
Yeah.
All the others, the songs you love from the movie, like Your Song and Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. And
Roxanne is so great.
But it's just the way that our Broadway, because obviously the show had to be reconceived from the stage, but the Broadway director Alex Timbers just took it and
ran with it,
just ran with it,
It's so good.
Hey, Simon, you're having to bang out a couple of shows a day on some days, right? So you're getting into this peak performance where you're absolutely buzzing when you finish, and then you've got a couple of hours off, and then you have to replicate that. Does that make it hard? I only say this because I know, just been watching some stuff, with Ed Sheeran touring at the moment.
Sure, yeah.
And you think, every performance he's putting everything into it. You're doing the same.
Yeah.
You're knackered, and how do you replicate it?
It's such an interesting question. I think with this show, and also it's something about the audience. Like, you can feel very, very tired after doing a show, and then oh my God, I've got another one to do in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
But because particularly with this show, there is such a buzz, and as soon as you walk out there and Lady Marmalade starts, you realise the audience they go nuts, and so they kind of they give you the boost to just make it. It's also, I mean, I'm not the youngest person in the world these days, but it's like doing a 2-hour, 30-minute interval workout 8 times a week.
I bet. I know.
It is full on.
Yeah. So come on, you can be my understudy.
Yeah.
You talk about the expectation of the audience. It starts from the moment they walk in as well, because even the theatre, when you walk into it, feels like you're in a club in Paris. Like, it definitely gives you that vibe.
100%.
And then the performers kind of creeping around before the show starts.
It's cool, isn't it?
It's so cool.
Like, I mean, I'm sure most of your listeners are familiar with the Crown Perth.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure you think you know what when you walk into the theatre there, but it is literally, I swear to God, you walk in, the whole place is transformed into like the Moulin Rouge. And
all those chandeliers, it's unbelievable.
Makes it easy to swing and sing.
Yeah.
On that, like we brought up Frozen earlier, the thing about Frozen when we interviewed the cast for that, it was no one could go near the costumes because the costumes are so elaborate. Is this the reverse and no one's allowed near the sets? Because I've heard how amazing the sets are, and I've seen them. They absolutely, it does look like you're in Paris.
Yeah. There's a lot of amazing moving parts as well, like the automation in our show. Yeah, so there's health and safety issues too. I mean, that's why the show is so slick.
Yeah.
Let's talk about TV quickly. Let's go back to Play School.
Play School.
I want to know.
Really, was I in Play School?
Yeah, it's so weird. So weird. You're behind the rocket clock. I want to know, right? So, were there multiple Hambles and Jemimas, Big Teds and Little Teds?
Yeah.
Were they? How many?
There were understudy toys.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, I'm not working for them anymore. I don't care. I can tell you this.
This is so good.
On set of Play School, there was, those great big garbage bins, not the ones that you have in an apartment, but the big ones that you have for your house.
Yeah.
There were these
bins full of Hambles.
There were two great big garbage bins, and one had a star on them, and one didn't.
Yes.
And in the star one was the kind of the hero handles and scraps and
the Jemimas.
And all these sort of wannabes ones were like the rehearsal ones. So a bit sort of
the one-armed handle with a wonky eye.
A few stains on them.
Yeah, they always put it with me to make me look better.
So you would practice with the munted ones, and you would get the gold star
they would
ones
practice with me. I was the munted one.
So how many Jemimas are we talking?
Oh, well, the show's been going nearly 50 years now, I think. Nearly as old as me.
I don't know if you know the answers to this, but was Jemima something they bought off the shelf, or did they make Jemima and then they've got a patent for Jemima and they keep just like punching out Jemimas. Punching out Jemimas.
Yeah. Just stop touching your
Hey, you saved that.
I'm leaving that one alone. So are you, clearly.
That took a turn, didn't it? That took a massive turn.
How long are you going to be travelling in this show for?
We are here in Perth till the end of April, which is great. Then we go to Brisbane, and then we are actually returning to Melbourne in August because we completely sold out in Melbourne, and so we're going back to do another.
So then are you just going to do another lap, basically? How long can you do this show for?
Well, I don't know. Ask my knees. I go to the can every night too.
Yeah.
Or actually, at the end of it, it's called the man can because the girls can all the way, and then the boys do a curtain
How high can you go? Because the can's supposed to actually be able to touch your head.
And see it, Nathan.
Yeah.
No, I go quite high.
You don't embarrass yourself.
There's a lot of yoga involved.
You hold your own.
Thanks, Nat.
I'll bring my Jemima.
We could see his.
I'll kick you in the Jemima. Oh dear.
Head to MoulinRougeMusical.com for tickets, but they're selling out really fast, so people need to get on board really quickly. For best available tickets, try a Wednesday matinee or Tuesday to Thursday nights as well. Your best chance to get good tickets, but it is such a cracking show, Simon.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you for coming in.
Thanks so much for having me, guys. It's great to see you. Thank you.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
That's Yacht My Name. That's Yacht My Name. That's Yacht My Name. That's Yacht My Name. These three are the bougiest, and for the biggest boats and freshest seafood, head to the Fremantle Boat and Seafood Festival, March 10 to 12. Tickets at freoboatseafoodfestival.com.au.
Here we go. It's the final round of That's Yacht My Name.
But I've been loving my time at the marina.
I know. You can still go there. We just won't be able to share it with the people. All you need to do is identify whose yacht we're talking about from the name of the yacht. Our two contestants, Angela from Swanview. Hello.
Hello.
Angela, you could be minutes away from winning a bougie boat party. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, and I'll invite you guys too.
Lady. When's the last time you were on a bit of a bougie boat party, Ange? If ever?
If ever, no, I don't ever remember being on one.
Yeah.
Matt's going one tomorrow, aren't you? You guaranteed you were going.
No, I'm definitely not going on the boat.
No, that would be good.
About damn time, Ange. Then Leah is in Falcon. Hey, Leah.
Hi, guys.
Leah, when's the last time you were on the seas in fanciness?
No, the best was out off Roddo catching some whiting, Nathan.
I love a bit of whiting.
In a dinghy, or what were you in? Little tinny?
No, it was a reasonable sized boat, but, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Leah, I'm down in Falcon. You're on the water, so do you get to the seas often?
No, not really. No.
You live on the beach,
Only by foot on my feet. I do.
Sure, not everyone has a boat
in
parked.
Mandurah they do.
Everyone else has a boat parked in the in with all the 20 cars, Sean.
Yeah, most of my friends have got boats.
Angela.
Sean. No, everyone's as wealthy as you, Sean.
And you make, Lee, you make a great point because
I'm going to turn this table sometime.
The only thing that's better than having a boat is having a friend with a boat.
That's it.
And you get the boat trips without any of the maintenance.
That's cheaper.
And listening right now, if you have a boat, Sean will probably become your friend.
Okay, Angela and Leah, here's what's going to happen. We're going to take a little bit of a stroll down at the marina.
The celebrity marina.
And point out yachts to you, tell you their names. If you think you know whose yacht it is, you need to buzz in with your name. You get it right, you take the point. You get it wrong, we'll move on to the next yacht. It is the best of 5. Let's test your buzzers. Angela?
Angela.
Lovely. Leah?
Leah.
Working well, everybody.
Guys, what a beautiful day on the marina.
Isn't it just?
Oh, look at that. Look at that yacht. That's
it's a big
tooting
one.
its yacht horn. that yacht, I'm pretty sure belongs to a singer.
Okay.
Righto. What is it? What gives that away?
So
what's giving
you
it away?
say-
What's giving it away is because the name on the side of the yacht is My Juice.
Angela.
Angela?
Snoop Dogg.
No,
I love you, Angela.
it's not Snoop Dogg. It is, of course, Lizzo.
Lizzo.
The great Lizzo.
Gotta blame it on my juice. Gotta
The-
blame it on my juice, baby.
Yeah, score sits at 0. All right, let's go to the next one.
Yeah, all right, guys. Just chowing down on my Chico roll at the marina.
Oh, what's with the sauce, you weirdo?
Oh, mate, I thought everyone's onto it. Have a look at the size of that ripper.
Oh, wow.
Big
Different
one.
from everyone else.
Yeah.
I think that's a politician's boat.
What's the name of it?
Says, let me see, State Daddy?
Oh, Leah?
Leah?
Mark McGowan.
Of course it is. Leah's on the
name's her own boat.
board. Leah leads 1-0.
We're not exactly at Wimbledon, but we're on one of the back courts, aren't we?
The ones with no lights, mate.
And where you have to fetch the balls yourself. All right. Hey, guys.
What?
Yes.
Look at that boat over there.
Where?
I don't know if it's a yacht or a boat. I can't tell the difference.
It's a yacht.
But it belongs to an author. And the name is Muggle.
Angela.
Yes, Angela.
J.K. Rowling.
Is correct. Angela has tied it up at 1-1.
Are
Didn't see it
you
coming.
insane?
I actually didn't see it coming.
All right, it all comes down to this.
No,
Does
this
it?
is number 4.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't all come down to this. So take the drone off.
But still try and get it.
Hey guys,
Yes.
Oh, Nathan.
look over there.
Whoa.
Oh, she's a big one.
She is a big one.
It's obviously a very wealthy person.
The yacht that's blowing its yacht horn at us. I'm pretty positive it belongs to a radio and media personality.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
What's it called?
It's called Secret Eater.
Oh, Leah.
Yes, Leah.
I think it was Sean.
Should see all the food in the galley, mate. Just full of
I
knackers.
tell you what, you guys
and
call it a super
Chico
yacht. I just say it's a
rolls,
half cabin.
cartons of sauces.
Just a little dinghy for me.
Leah leads 2-1.
The biggest
in
yacht in
order
the marina, that one
to
was.
stay in the game and force this to a tiebreak, Angela, you have to get this round, okay?
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Look, guys.
Where?
It's
What?
over there.
Where?
Oh, are you yelling at us from your massive yacht?
I know. It's half the size, obviously, but it's still a super yacht in its own terms. It looks like... Hang on a second. Looks like it's owned by a cartoon character.
A cartoon character.
What's it
There's something
called?
for everyone in this marina.
The name on it says, Release the Hounds.
Angela.
Angela?
Release the Hounds. Cartoon character is...
Nice stalling, but no, we've run out of time.
Everybody.
Burn.
Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
Release the hounds. Leah's won it, everybody. Leah has won it. Leah, you're now in the draw for a private boat charter to Dorado worth over $6,000, all thanks to the Fremantle Boat and Seafood Festival, and we are going to draw that right now. So you have...
amazing.
We have all of our finalists on the line,
We're
waiting.
on the line.
We've got Lisa, we've got Harry, we've got Bianca, we've got Carmel from earlier this morning, and we have Leah. Nathan's on the barrel.
On the barrel, you're twirling it very well.
Thank you, Sean. I did barrel twirling at Curtin.
Yeah.
It's good
Right, you
modular,
ready?
wasn't it?
You
He had
ready?
to sit a supplementary exam, but he got there in the end.
Oh, okay.
You've got one.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Oh, hang
He's
on.
got it.
Oh.
It's come out, everyone. You have one shiny blue ball.
Okay.
Shiny Bluebell.
I've got two. We should marry this up.
This is pretty exciting.
Yes.
The winner of the private boat charter Dorado, worth over $6,000, thanks to the Fremantle Boat and Seafood Festival. This is a trip for 12 people.
Everybody, on the count of 3, we'll say this person's name. 1, 2, 3.
Carmel! Carmel, who got in the running earlier this morning. Well done.
Hi, how you going? Thanks.
Carmel.
Okay, just keep it a bit low-key there, Carmel.
Yeah,
Just
get excited. You need to find
all the terps and food.
Carmel, like the boat charter for the day, $4,500. Seafood lunch with drinks for 12 people. That's $1,800. The total value of this package, about $6,500.
Oh my God, just call me Bradbury.
Yeah, Stephen Bradbury.
That's exactly right.
Well done, mate.
Well done.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
No worries.
I know, it's probably the most half-assed game ever, but yeah.
I know, don't worry. You just had to be slightly better than the person you went against. That's all that
Just
matters.
remember, anyone can achieve anything by being half-assed on this show. Look at us.
If there's anyone who champions half-assedness, it's us.
Winner by default.
Yeah, that's right. Well done. But still a winner. Carmel, congratulations.
Yes, well done.
Well done, sweetheart.
You have a brilliant
oh my God,
time.
thank you so much, guys. Oh, it's going to be brilliant. Thank you so much.
I know.
Send us photos, send us photos. Wear white linen.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.